Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another lesson. I've had some requests for this song. My brother-in-law actually told me I should do it a couple of months ago, but for some reason it took me so long. So today, finally, we're going to be learning Shallow. I watched the movie with my wife. We really enjoyed it. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. And, you know, I wasn't a fan of Lady Gaga, but this song is a great song. It's just a great song, So now I'm kind of a fan. And also in the movie, there's also a lot of great songwriting. I wouldn't have thought it, but it's true. So anyway, today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Shallow. I'm going to be showing you just a very simple way of getting through the, a very simple way of getting through it. And then I'm going to be showing you a way that you could kind of fill it up a little bit, make it sound a little bit more full. And then I'm also going to be showing you, how you could strum later on when when everything gets to another level, right? When the energy gets a little bit higher. Anyways, I'm blabbering too much. You guys, have you downloaded my picture chord book yet? If you haven't and you're new here to my channel or whatever, make sure you download the PDF version of my picture chord book. There's tons of great stuff in there. And also, if you become All Access member, one of my insiders, I will ship this straight to your doorstep for free, okay, as a welcome gift, all right? So check that out. Check this out. All right, let's get in the close-up now, and let's learn this tune. I'm sure you're going to love it. All right, see you there. Alrighty, so welcome to the close-up. So let's get into the intro first. I'm going to show you the most simple possible way that you could play it, and it's going to sound really good, okay? So the intro is also the same chord progression that happens during the verse. So as soon as the vocals comes in, the guitar is always playing the same chord progression, okay, which is great news for us. There's only a couple different chord progression variations in the entire tune, okay, so that's great for us. So let me show you this main intro and verse chord progression and kind of melodic idea that happens over and over again, okay? So the way I'm fingering this is I'm taking my pinky on the second string, 3rd fret, and my first finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, okay? And I'm doing that for a reason. I'm doing that because of what we're going to have to do afterwards, okay? So on paper, this would be written as E minor 7, but we're skipping this note, and that's why I'm just not holding it either, okay? But on paper, that's what you would normally see it written as, okay? Just so you know. So that's the fingering, and now the very, very simple picking pattern that we're going to be using here at the beginning is 6, 4, 1, 2. So 6, 4, 1, 2. Okay, and that's with this E minor chord shape or fingering. Okay, so 6, 4, 1, 2, and then we're going to move on to our next chord, which is a D with the F sharp on the bass. On paper, that's how you always see it written down, okay? So I have the open E string here. That one is not being fingered, okay? So this is what's being fingered right now, okay? All right, so after we do that first little E minor, 6, 5, 1, 2, what happens in the tune is they quiet the guitar with the right hand, right? So quiet. Then we go into this next chord. And I'm gonna choose to play the 6th, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Okay, and my first finger now is on the 4th string, my middle finger's on the 3rd string, and my ring finger's on the 2nd string. Normally I have rules where I say the thumb is for the 3 bass strings, 1st, 2nd, 3rd are for these strings, but for this tune we're gonna have to kind of break the rules, and this finger set here is gonna have to go 1 string set higher up, okay? So I'm playing the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string, right? And my thumb, okay? And then we're just gonna go into, so, okay, and now this is like a G, right? If you learn G, you'll see that you're holding down these notes, right? Except we're just not playing this note and we're not playing this note, but these are still notes that you'll find in your G major chord, right? So let me play that whole thing for you now really slowly. So kind of quiet the strings, do a pinch. Pinch just means that I'm playing them at the same time, right? Quiet the strings again and go into that G shape. And again, I'm playing the 2nd, 3rd, 4th string and the bass. Okay. You could do variations of this. You could play only the 2nd, 3rd, and the bass. And you can do the same thing on the G. Or what I sometimes like to do is play the 3rd and 4th string with these 2 fingers and the bass. So only the 3rd, 4th, and 6th string. So that when I go to the G and I get the 2nd string, I kind of get that effect of having that note here all of a sudden. Because if here I play the 3rd, 4th, and 6th string, the 2nd string isn't ringing. And now when I go to the G, all of a sudden it's there. So that creates a little bit of a, you know, kind of surprise for the ear. See, now this note popped in. You could play on the D too, okay? It's personal preference. I'm just showing you a couple of different things that you could do. So really slowly, I'm just gonna play all of them, and then you can experiment with that, okay? So starting off on the E minor, 6, 4, 1, 2, quiet the strings, go to that D thing, and then to G, okay? One more time. Sorry. See how nice that is? One more time. Okay. So that's where you're gonna wanna get under your fingers for now. 6, 4, 1, 2, into that D with the F sharp, into the G. One last time. Okay, let me do it the other way. Okay, so hopefully you could hear the difference. Again, experiment with this, you know. Now you know where the notes are, make music with them, okay? Okay, so that's the intro part 1, okay? And now we go into the next part. So now we're just gonna grab a C major chord. Okay, let me play that for you now before let me explain it to you now before we keep going. So I'm just holding a standard C major and I'm going 5, 4, so then I'm playing the 2nd string. So 5, 4, 2nd string, adding my pinky for the melody note here. So when I add the pinky, I play the 2nd string again. So 5, 4, 2nd string, holding the C, and then I'm adding in this note, okay? So, and I'm trying to have all of these notes ring. I want them to continue to ring throughout, right? So, okay, and now I'm just gonna let this ring. I'm gonna go 1st string, 2nd string. back to that G. Now I'm only playing the 2nd, 3rd, and 6th string. So really slowly. Okay, 5, 4, 2nd string with the new melody note. 1st string, 2nd string. Kind of quieting the strings again, going up to the G, right? That shape that we already learned. Okay, and then down to the D. And the D is again like this D sus2. So that's just like a D without your middle finger, okay? And I'm playing the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string when I go to the D. Okay, so really slow. So, bum, 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 bum. Kind of quieting, going to that G, quieting, going to the D. Okay, and now here comes a little tricky, sneaky part. Okay, so that is the open E string, hammering down, doing a pull off. And then I just go quickly to the 2nd string, 3rd string. So, okay, and I'm ending it on the 3rd string. Before I said the 4th string, but I'm ending it on the 3rd string. So really slowly from here. And then it starts over. Okay, so let me play the whole thing now, really slow. So little break. Okay. So again, that's the open E, hammering down with my middle finger, pulling off. It's tricky, you're gonna have to practice it. And then I'm playing the 2nd string and the 3rd string, okay? So. Okay. And that kind of happens over and over again. So once the vocals come in, you'll hear the same chord progression. But the picking is gonna vary a little bit. So what I recommend doing there is really try to do your own thing with it. You could go, right? So that was just a little arpeggio. Letting it breathe. On the C, you could just do the same little, I'm just playing the strings one at a time, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. So any of these notes are going to sound good that are within the chord. So I recommend, use your ear, play around with it. I'm just improvising here, okay? Because I know that all of the notes are going to sound good. So that's what I recommend you do, okay? So during the vocals, you could either do a little strum. Just strumming down. Okay. I am muting the 5th string at all times though. So when I go to that D with the F sharp, when I go to the G, the 5th string is always being muted. Okay. And then other than that, all of the notes are totally, you can access them. Feel free to access them and play with them. Okay. So that's part 1, right? The intro is very kind of this precise, right, thing that happens. Then during the verse, play around. If you saw my intro, that's what I was doing. I was just playing around, filling up the space, getting creative with it, okay? That's what I recommend you do. And then there's this new part that comes in when the song takes this new dynamic. So everything kind of really stays the same, except now we're going to A minor, back to that D with the F sharp, G, do this little walk down, E minor. I said it stays the same, but it doesn't, it changes. So here's part 2. So A minor, 2, 3, 4 to that D. Again, I'm muting out the 5th string. I'm just touching it lightly with my first finger. That's muting it, okay? I'm letting the open string ring here with this D thing. Then I'm going to a G. And now there's this nice little walk down. So I went to the G. Now I'm going to walk back down. And then I'm going to go into E minor. So really slowly, A minor to that. Another cool thing you could do, let me try to show you like a fixed pattern. So that's on the A minor, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this F shape, D with the F sharp shape, I'm just arpeggiating downwards, 6, 4, 3, 2. And then on the G, I'm going 6, 4, 3, walking down, and then E minor. So really slowly. Hit the E string as well, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you wanted to strum it, you could just do like a down, 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 up. Up, down, 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 up, up, down. Bass, strum, E minor, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Bass, strum. Okay, so that's what happens during that elevated level. And you could, when it towards the end of the song, when it really starts to, take off, then you could, hit it a little bit harder, get the energy to go up a little bit. And then there's this one bridge part, right, where she's going, oh, whoa, whoa, and squeaking, right? So that's a B minor to a D to an A major, which is cool, and then to an E minor. And that repeats, B minor to the D. Here's the squeaking, totally elevated, and then it goes back into another thing that I like to do on the A minor is, so that's A minor, release first finger, add first finger, so. All right. Okay, those are all the parts for you. Do your thing with it. All right, thanks for checking out this lesson. I really hope you liked it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and also if you haven't downloaded that book, what are you waiting for? There's tons of great resources in there and it's free. All right, Henry Olson here. I hope to see you in another lesson very soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.